Hey everyone, it's Jason. I'm heading out today on a hike, heading up to Palisades Creek in Swan Valley, Idaho. The cool thing about this hike that I'm really excited about is the fact that this is early January. We've honestly had really low snowfall this year, which is really unusual. And it's pretty warm outside, right? It's mid-20s, so that's good. But the coolest thing about this is that the mountain goats tend to come down a little bit lower in elevation. So my hope is that I can get out, see some mountain goats, love to get some photos of them, and really just enjoy this hike. It's a great place to go if you're ever in the area. It's a hike I highly recommend. Great for kids, great for runners, great for whoever. You know, you can go as far as you want. A lot of folks like to hike up to the lower lake and back. It's about 8 miles total round trip. I don't think I'm going to do that much today. I think I've only got time to do maybe 2 to 3 miles up and then back, but I don't know, we'll see. But regardless, it should be a good day. All right, getting into Swan Valley here. Off to the right is the South Fork of the Snake River. Got a guy up here, looks like he's heading down to do some fishing, which was kind of my backup plan for today, actually. But anyway, coming around the bend, Swan Valley is just a cool place. It's grown up a lot since I've moved here. I've lived here now for coming up on, I think, 19 years next month. Great place to come. There's a little gas station here that serves square-shaped ice cream cones. It's called Square Cone. Cool place. So as I'm looking for mountain goats, that's the kind of terrain I'm looking for. Is I see these big cliff areas, and I just saw a bunch of snow fall off of one of the boulders up there. Now, it could have just been the wind, but I'll probably take a couple minutes here to just look around up there and see if I see anything. There's a lot more snow than I expected, so which isn't a bad thing. It's actually, we really need it, but it just makes it a little bit harder to spot them if they're laying down. No goats yet. Didn't see any up there. Luckily, I've got my long lens. I shoot with Nikon. I've always liked Nikon. Anyway, brought my long lens with me today just to see if I'm lucky enough to see one. Sorry, there's a bunch of cliffs above me. Probably stop here for a minute too. But if I'm lucky enough to see one, I want to be able to get a good shot. All right, so I'm a little over a mile up the trail, and this is the first of several bridges to cross on the way to the upper lake, or sorry, the lower lake. And I'm not going that far today, but it's such a cool view. There are worse ways to spend a Saturday. So I just crossed that first bridge and saw this slide right here. Usually that's from animals like deer or elk or whatever. With the fresh snow, I didn't see any animal tracks, but it's kind of cool. Up here, obviously there are mountain goats in the wintertime, which is what I'm trying to find, but when I've been up here in the summer, I've seen a lot of moose, seen some deer, seen elk tracks. I just haven't seen the elk, but lots of different animals up here, and certainly black bears and grizzly bears, mountain lions, all the major animals in Idaho are up here. All right, I had to stop here for a minute. I was roasting and had to shed a layer, pull my jacket off, and I'll put it in my bag here in a minute. But I like to stop here because this particular spot is interesting for our family. About 6.5 years ago, my wife and our 2 oldest sons were up here hiking with our dog, Timber. Timber was 2 years old at the time. She's a wire hair pointing Griffon, and hiked with her many, many times. And on this particular occasion, they stopped here, and there were a couple of mountain bikers coming by, and I guess I don't think she'd ever seen mountain bikes, or anyway, it scared her. And long story short, she ran up the mountain behind me and was lost. And so my wife and boys were searching for her for a little while. And one of them ran down to get cell reception and called me at home. I drove up here. It takes a little over an hour to get here. And so we searched for a couple hours and we couldn't find her. And it took us 2 weeks, and we finally recovered her. Now, what's interesting is that during that time, this was late September, early October. It snowed once while she was gone. We printed off these flyers and posted them around town in Swan Valley where anyone would allow us to post them, put messages on Facebook. People started texting us saying that they'd seen a dog that looked like ours. And so we remained optimistic. But after 2 weeks, it was getting tough. And so our family, I mean, we came up here almost every day, or at least every other day. My wife even camped out here one night with the kids while I was out of town for work, and cooked bacon, did all kind of stuff that we thought we could to get her. And you know, as a family, we were praying for her safety, for Timber's safety. And I had this inspiration that I needed to set out a trail camera that would send text messages, photos of any animal that steps in front of the camera. And so I set up a trail camera kind of at the opening of the canyon. I put her dog food out there, and literally that night, or maybe it was the next night, I got a text image of Timber, and drove down early in the morning, and sure enough, she showed up. So anyway, kind of a cool story. Hello. And some cliffs, so I'm gonna take a minute and see if I can find anything up that way. One of the things I appreciate about hiking through forests like this in the wintertime is just how quiet it is. Other than the occasional sound of birds and the stream below, it's very still. Love it. I mean, how could you not love that? All right, so I've hit the a little over the 2-mile mark. 4 miles in the snow will be plenty for me today, but still holding out hope that I can see a mountain goat at some point on the way back. I'm going to take a few minutes to look at these cliffs behind me and then start heading back down the trail. Tough to beat this scenery. It's probably hard to tell on the video, but it's a fairly steep drop down there to the creek bed. Enough that I don't want to slip. And I never have. But the trail goes down this way just a little bit and then takes me to that first bridge. And then I'll be about a mile out. I gotta stop somewhere here pretty soon though. I'm starving. And I have banana and some mixed nuts to eat, which are kind of my favorite trail food. So I need to go find a spot and get some food in me. This is a great spot for a little picnic. Some mixed nuts, some chocolate. So far no mountain goats, but can't really complain too much. I brought my water bottle that filters stream water and stuff, so I'm going to fill that up here real quick and then get back to hiking out. Got some light snow that has started falling. Nothing crazy, but still pretty. Well, the wind is picking up a little bit, and we got these flurries. It's still no mountain goats, but it's okay. One more spots to check on the way out. But I really couldn't ask for better conditions. It's a cool idea being able to download the trail map on your iPhone, or any phone for that matter, for free. Probably make more sense if the QR code was closer to the parking lot, because I don't have cell service here. I don't know. Maybe others do. Oh well. Well, that's the end of that. Sadly, no mountain goats today, but that's okay. Maybe another day I'll be able to come back up and see if I can photograph any. Got some photos of one of my favorite waterfalls up here, though, so hopefully maybe I'll add that to the video. Regardless, if you liked it, like and subscribe. My kids have encouraged me to start putting content on YouTube. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. But anyway, enjoy.